Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard and Pascal Siakam, Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard and Tim Duncan, and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. These are the two best players from the last 9 different championship teams, and I will ask you a question. Which of these players would you consider ball dominant? While you think about this, I'll introduce myself. Welcome to the Play Through the Whistle YouTube channel. I'm Garnett. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, turn post notifications on, all that good jazz, and last but not least, enjoy the video. A ball dominant player is described as someone who needs the ball in their hands in order to be the most effective. Well, now that you had some time to think about it and I gave you a definition, I'll let you answer the question one more again. Which of these players, who are the best 2 players on their championship teams, are ball dominant? I will say, by definition, only 2 of these players are not ball dominant, that being Kawhi Leonard during his Spurs tenure and Klay Thompson. So now we're left with 7 of the last 9 championship teams, with 2 of their best players being considered ball dominant. I bring this up to say this is one of the worst arguments as to why Scoot Henderson should not be considered the clear-cut 2nd overall pick for the Charlotte Hornets. We've seen teams with 2 ball-dominant players win championships time and time again, so why overthink it now? To give you a mini scout report on Henderson for those who are unfamiliar, Henderson is a point guard who stands at about 6'2" and is built like an all-pro linebacker. Offensively, Scoot will be one of the most athletic point guards as soon as he takes a dribble in the NBA. He's a smooth operator in the pick and roll where he can get downhill and make defenders scoot out of the way when he gets in the paint.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyway, Henderson has a pretty solid mid-range game, and although his 3-point shot needs to be worked on, he's more than capable of hitting a shot from out there. An area that he needs to work on, in my opinion, however, is his defense and shot selection. He has the tools to become a better defender, and he's only 19, so these are skills that should improve over time. But now that you're familiar with Henderson, one of the many reasons I've seen experts advocate for the Hornets opt to take Brandon Miller over Scoot is the fact that LaMelo cannot play off the ball. This is in fact a myth. I've even seen some experts go on to the fact and say that the 2 ball-dominant guards will have the offense less free-flowing. They say this even though LaMelo is more than a willing passer, and we've seen him play off the ball previously with guys like Miles Bridges, who was averaging over 20 points per game 2 seasons ago. So when I bring this up again to you, why is this even an argument that Scoot should be the number 2 overall pick? Personally, I think it's the fact that we haven't seen 2 quote-unquote lead guards win a championship. Think of guys like Harden and Paul or Lillard and McCollum when they were on their respective teams. But at least in my opinion, outside of 2018, those guys didn't have rosters that were championship contending. But yet again, I think this is just a stigma that 2 guards cannot lead a team to a championship. It's only for small guards. We've seen guys like Klay and Steph who were 2 lead guards, albeit Klay being 6'6", on those championship Warriors teams. So that's a bigger guard. So again, I ask, why isn't Scoot Henderson the obvious pick with LaMelo being 6'7" and can defend multiple positions? I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, the last thing I've seen scouts and these expert guys say is the fit is not there. One of the most disgusting things I've ever heard is the fit not being there. And we're saying the fit's not there because of Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier. Yes, this guy. We saw this backfire firsthand in 2020 when the Warriors opted to pick James Wiseman, a guy who was deemed a better fit and was taken over LaMelo Ball. Wiseman's now on his 2nd NBA team, and with the emergence of Jordan Poole, this ultimately made the pick not really matter, but you can only imagine what could have been. Another example of a team just not caring about fit and picking the best guy available were the Thunder back in 2009 when they selected James Harden, a lead guard, a year after selecting ball-dominant point guard in Russell Westbrook and already having Kevin Durant on the roster. And while it ultimately never ended up in a championship with the Thunder had multiple years of sustained playoff success and instilled a winning culture that they are still reaping the benefits from to this day. I bring all this up to say, the Hornets might not have lucked into the generational talent that Victor Wembanyama is, but they can still make a very easy pick that would be beneficial to their franchise and set them up for success in years to come. As a wise man once said, Charlotte, you can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Please subscribe, turn those post notifications on. Love you guys, man. Peace.
I driving last, but if I